What's up, guys? Jimbo203 back at you with another one. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. Uh, all I would greatly appreciate it, but you don't have to. Today I'm going to talk about Lawrence Smith Fields and Brenda Lee Rawls, who are two young ladies who were found dead um, December 12th in a city here where I'm at, Bridgeport, Connecticut. They were found in weird circumstances, and I'm going to tell you about it in a second. And everything about it is really weird, and it's sad because of things like the Gabby Petito case and cases like that proved how the public can help if the case reaches national attention. And this case, it's just barely starting to do that now, but it's already a month and some change later. But it's not. Never. It don't look like it's gonna get as huge as the other one, which was solved pretty easy. But this is how the story goes. Chantel Fields had not heard from her daughter all day. "Are you okay, Miss Fields?" texted. "Please let me know." Her texts and phone calls went unanswered, so on the evening of December 13th, she and her son went to her daughter's apartment in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and found a note on the door. "If you're looking for Lauren, call this number," the note read. Miss Fields called and waited by the car. Soon the landlord came downstairs. "I started panicking," Miss Fields said, choking back tears. "All I could do was just stand there, like if I was frozen. I could not believe what he was telling me, that my baby was gone." Miss Fields' daughter, Lawrence Smith Fields, had been found dead the day before. Miss Fields said the Bridgeport Police Department never informed her family about the death. Horrendous, terrible, uncalled for. That's fucked up. The landlord gave them the number for a detective who told her son in a phone call that Miss Smith Fields, 23 years of age, had been on a bumble date with an older man before she died from Milford, Connecticut. But the detective provided little additional information, Miss Fields said, and hung up abruptly during a subsequent phone call. Yes, and during this call, they're saying, because I live here and it's on the news here, they're saying that the brother called the detective. The detective was supposed to meet up with them, never showed up. When he called the detective back, the detective hangs up on his face, tells him, "Stop bothering me," or something to that effect. But the detective provided little additional information. Miss Fields said and hung up abruptly. Okay. The police had to beg the detectives to collect evidence found in the apartment, their lawyer said. The detective also told the family not to worry about the man who had been there that night, saying that he was a really nice guy. What? Who the hell does that? Before you even know, like, what happened, and, okay, she overdosed, but did this guy slip on her drink? You know, maybe you could check her hair. Is this the only time she's ever used drugs? Then she's not a drug addict. He did something to her, probably. So, investigate. Do a little investigating. To call the man a nice guy, and usually the one that's the last one with you is the number one suspect. That's terrible. Just terrible. It says, "My daughter's laying there dead, and he gets to walk away," the mom said. The man, who the New York Times is not naming because he had not been charged with a crime, spoke to the authorities when they arrived on the scene December 12th, the day Miss Fields was pronounced dead. The police would not say whether he had been taken in for questioning or if he was considered a person of interest in the case. His lawyer said he cooperated with police that day and declined to comment further. Miss Smithfield graduated from Stanford High School and was a student at Norwalk Community College, whose goal was to become a physical therapist. She was active on social media, posting about beauty and travel. Weeks passed after her death, her family said, with few updates provided by the authorities on Sunday, which would have been her 24th birthday. They were joined by friends, community members, and activists as they marched to the Bridgeport mayor's office, demanding that something be done. They had a cake saying happy birthday and released pink and red balloons into the sky. Following the march, the mayor Joseph P. Ganim made what appeared to be his first substantive remarks about the case. He confirmed an earlier statement by the police department that the handling of Smithfield's death was being investigated by the Office of Internal Affairs. A spokeswoman for the police said that the detective who had spoken to the family, Kevin Cronin, had been moved off the case. The death notifications should be done in a manner that illustrates dignity for the deceased and respect and compassion for the family, Mr. Ganim said. And check this out. When the family finally gets let in the daughter's house where the crime happened, they pull out blood-stained sheets, what was it, condom in the garbage can, and a pill. Now they say that she overdosed supposedly. Lauren overdosed supposedly, and they leave a pill there just in the open. Like, well, the family made the police take the evidence, but it's just crazy that means you're not even investigating. The family calls and says that the cop told them, "Oh, he's a good guy. The guy that was with her, he didn't do nothing." How do you know that so fast? Like, I mean, I think everybody is deaf, especially at that young age, deserves to be investigated. You know, that's just craziness. I can't believe the terrible behavior of the police department in my own city. But been seeing it for years and years, and this is just the way it is. Crazy. From the mayor all the way down, man. And the mayor, in my opinion, the mayor only spoke out because now the story hit CNN. It's getting bigger and bigger. Now he has to speak out because from what the families were saying, because I live here, it's local. There's word travels. The family says that they sent like 4 either emails or letters to the mayor, and he never answered them back. And now all of a sudden he comes, yeah, okay. But there's another, second person here, Brenda Lee Rawls, who was found the same day, same manner of death, within 2 miles, they say, of where Lauren was found, but with another guy who she was a friend of or something, apparently. But yeah, check this out. So it says the death of a black woman found on the same day as 23-year-old Lauren Smithfield has prompted questions regarding the investigation of both women's deaths. Brenda Lee Rawls, 53, died on December 12th in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and the Connecticut Office of the Chief Medical Examiner said last week that the cause of death has yet to be determined. Rawls' family said that on December 11th, she told her family she planned to go to the home of a man she was acquainted with, who lived not far from her. Her sister, Dorothy Rawls Washington, said that they tried to reach on her December 12th and 13th and could not get a hold of her. NBC News reported that on December 14th, the family decided something was wrong. So two of my sisters, my niece, and my niece's boyfriend walked down to that male's house. When they asked where Rawls was, the man allegedly said that he couldn't wake her up on December 12th and that she had died. So the family didn't even know for days. No police never contacted them. Sound familiar? Yeah, the Lawrence Smith Fields case. They found out by a note on the door. Nobody never contacted them, or a note on the door, and then the landlord came and talked to them. But nobody reached out to them. Your loved one's dead. I see a pattern here. Nobody ever notified us that she died. We had to do our own investigation and find out where she was. That's just terrible. God awful. One of Rawls' other sisters, Angela Rawls Martin, added that the man gave the family Brenda's clothes that she had been wearing, as well as her shoes. I don't understand why that was left behind. Right. So when you take the evidence and you take the body, you leave her little bit of clothes she bring with her for that night there? Something weird. Like, both cases, all the evidence is left behind. Rawls' family told News 12 that they left a series of frantic phone calls to police in which authorities allegedly said they couldn't help them. You can't help them. Their family member has died in a weird way, and you can't help them. No investigation, no anything. They treated my sister Brenda like she was a Jane Doe. They found her on the side of the road with no identification. They have no respect. I agree. Rawls' case was similar to Lawrence Smith Fields and caused investigators to question both cases. Smith Fields was found deceased on the same morning after meeting with a different man that she met on the dating app the same night as Rawls. Reports show that the man she was with noticed there was blood coming out of her nose and she was unresponsive the next morning. I don't know. And also, like, if this guy Lawrence Smith Fields guy just met her that night on a dating app and that was her first time going out, she passes out. Most people would like put her in bed and go home. You put her in bed and lay with her? And she's passed out? I don't know, dude. Sounds kind of strange, but everybody's guilty until proven innocent, but they definitely at least need an investigation. Not saying anybody did anything, but should be investigated. Alright, man, that's my opinion. I'm here in the city where it happened. Anything I hear, I will let you guys know. Jimbo203, like, comment, subscribe from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Peace out. All love. God bless. Oh, and condolences to the family and friends of these two young ladies lost so tragically. God bless. Peace out.